Cammie.
Hi, Jeremy. How are you?
Good. Hey, what you working on there?
Well, for the past 3 weeks with AEL, my course has really been under the microscope, we could say.
Oh, yeah, look. I see some course SLOs right there. Oh, they're so cute.
Isn't that great? I was just increasing the magnification on it.
Wow. Well, they need some additional studies. So about those SLOs, we need to talk about that, but this is also our third report out for AEL. I am working on enhancing environmental science or natural science 343.
I'm Cammie Liggett with NSCI-3, and this is Jeremy Miller.
Yeah, and so how are you working to make sure the SLOs stay aligned with course content?
Well, since I'm not doing a brand new course, and the redesign has not been something that really disrupts the SLOs, so I'm just making sure that they stay aligned and that the changes don't throw things out of whack.
Similar, yeah, I'm in a similar situation with NSCI 343. You know, just taking the existing course, working to make it my own and enhancing existing lessons. But really, I need to just make sure that as I swap some things out, put other things in, making sure those SLOs stay intact. And again, I think we're well on track, both of us, doing that.
How about connecting course SLOs to assessment?
Well, one of the bigger changes is a larger emphasis on assessment using journals and students' ability to explain concepts. But again, the SLOs for the course include an understanding of renewable and non-renewable energy sources, climate change, ecosystem structure, and again, we're going to be assessing the students' ability to explain those concepts, because in addition to teaching them the concepts, we're trying to communicate to the students methods by which they can explain those concepts to other people, and not just to instructors and professors.
I'm also going to develop a pre-post test for NSCI 101, as well as having some embedded questions, I think, embedded in exams and embedded in labs.
So what are some of the next steps to facilitating the redesign for you?
Well, I'll need to be diligent about staying on it. I hope that we'll be able to meet maybe a couple of times more this summer at least, because I've been getting such great ideas from you, and I really appreciate that teamwork. Specifically, I need to design the pre- and post-test, write up some of the writing activities that it looks like would be a good idea to develop.
Yeah, but you're going to get an SLO on your hand.
Oh, it could have bitten me.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's pretty dangerous. So I'm sorry to interrupt you.
I also will be prioritizing which elements I'm going to incorporate this fall. That list is not set in stone yet.
Yeah, the next biggest step for me is I'm actually half of the 343 course. Christine Brown is the other half, and she'll be doing the lecture portion as well as one of the three lab portions. So I need to get her up to speed. So that's obviously the next step for me. And then of course, continue to work with TLP. They've been providing some wonderful resources to us thus far, and I'm very excited to continue to have them as a great resource.
We really need to thank the AEL people.
Yes.
And the TLP staff. They're always fantastic, and the AEL experience has simply reinforced how fantastic the TLP people are.
So what do you anticipate piloting?
I'm sure I'll pilot clickers in the fall, at least some of the writing activities. I think I'm going to include a peer review rubric. I think I'll go ahead and roll that out in the fall for the lab groups, so that they know up front that there's some real accountability that they're held to, not just to me, but with their peers. And other than that, the list isn't set in stone yet. There's some other things that might be rolled out.
And I think one of the biggest things I'll be introducing is a greater emphasis on the journal and the science notebook for the students, as a means to do a lot of exploratory writing, and also to gain a deeper understanding of not just the topic, but of the process of the learning of the topics, which is again a key additional layer.
That reflectiveness is really key for your pre-service teachers.
All right, well, thank you very much. It's been a wonderful 3 weeks with AEL, and this concludes our report out video.
It's back to the microscope for my class.